Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. Day 18 of oak. I was thinking about all the oaks that have fallen around here recently. I heard about another oak that fell last week as well, just down the road. All the oaks are falling here. It's something really big. I was walking along and in my nature, I take everything on as like I've done something. And so, yeah, it was really interesting somehow trying to work out, how my relationship to my environment could have created this. And it's not true, but it was really interesting just looking at, wow, the oaks in my environment and how they're struggling. And then I was thinking about how each of us have a different way of moving, and each tree has a different lifespan, or each tree has a different way of embodying itself or being itself. And then I started thinking about, how do I move with integrity? And, what is my range? And then what is your range? And how do I be me while supporting you to be you? And yeah, it was a very interesting thought process as I walked and listened to the wind and looked at my oaks. And so come, let's find, what does integrity feel to you? What is your range like? Is it bigger than what you're doing right now? Is it smaller? Is it the same? So come. Come land on your back. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Just as I land, there's all this kind of settling through the back of my body. There's a few clicks and pops and a sense of a sigh. How is it for you to land? Maybe you've been landed for a while. And then just gently sway your knees from side to side. And notice, like, what is integrity of movement to you? What does that feel like in your body? What is your range in this moment as you travel from side to side? And this is so known to us, this movement. But like right now, I'm trying to feel it truly as I travel. How do I embody, like the way we did last month? How do I connect? Nice. Come back to center. Draw your right knee up onto your chest. Stretch your right leg long. Arms are long beside you. Draw your right knee up onto your chest and stretch your right leg long. And as you move, what does integrity of movement feel like? Are you listening to the range? Maybe you want to go deeper. Maybe there's a longing to connect more, or maybe you need to go slower and smaller. And just notice, how would you deepen more if you were to deepen more? How would you slow down if you want to slow down? Nice. Other side. Draw your left knee up onto your chest and stretch it long. Arms are long beside you. Knee up onto your chest. And I've got quite a squeeze going on as I draw my knee up towards my chest. It's almost like I'm trying to actually bring it to my shoulder. It's never going to get there. Oh God, excuse me. Well, that was a surprise. So draw your knee up onto your chest and lengthen long. As you move, I like that sense of drawing it up towards my shoulder deeply. And there's this like squeeze and then surging down. Squeeze and surging down. Nice. Draw both feet to the floor. Drop both knees to the right. Slide the left knee up so that your foot is touching the back of your right knee or somewhere there on your right knee. Bring your left hand either with your knee elbow bent and hand to the floor and hand to the knee, or arms straight, hand to the outside of your knee. And then just find, what does integrity of movement feel like here? Like, how do you do that? And that's the thing, like, this is your work. Integrity is your connection to you. I can't do anything about that. And so right now, my job is, how is my integrity and what do I do for me to connect to the whole of me and be all of me right now? Like, how big do I want to be, or how small do I want to be? How expanded or protected? How strong or how soft do I want to be? Nice. Come back to center, slide your foot back. Draw your two knees down towards the left. Slide your right foot up, let it rest somewhere there beside the left foot. I love tucking my foot behind my knee. Bring your left hand either elbow down, hand on your knee, or arm straight. Extend your right arm away and just find, what is your integrity of movement here? How big feels like the right amount? How strong feels like the right amount? How intense feels like the right amount? And come back to center. Lift your shoulders, lift your hips. Just come back to center. Squeeze both knees up onto your chest. And then bring both toes to the floor. Squeeze both knees up onto your chest. Hug them in. And then toes to the floor. Well, when my toes come to the floor, I'm going to push my fingertips down. Pull your knees towards you. Fingertips down, toes down. Pull your knees towards you. Fingertips down, toes down. So this time when we pull our knees towards us, this time we're going to stretch our leg out to a 45-degree angle. My fingertips are firmly pushing down. Pull your knees towards you. 45-degree angle. How do you find integrity of movement here? Pull your knees towards you. As soon as I say it, something changes in my internal attitude. I go from being not lackadaisical, but I go from being slightly la 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 to whew, and I'm very intent suddenly. When I think of integrity, I have a feeling of internal attending to myself. It feels really important. Nice. So draw both knees towards you. Keep one knee where it is. Stretch your left leg long. Oh yeah. Right knee up, left leg long. Both knees towards you. Keep your fingertips on the floor for this. Stretch your right leg long. Both knees towards you. Fingertips on the floor. Left leg long. Both knees towards you. Right leg long. Both knees towards you. Left leg long. Both knees towards you. Right leg long. Super. Both feet to the floor. Pause. What does having integrity do to this moment? Like, so the consequence of me having integrity for the last 5 movements, what does that feel like now? I feel very solid and present in myself. I feel like I'm creating a container that I can be present to, rather than a container that I have to leave because it's too much or too intense or not enough or too big, too small, whatever. So it's creating container for me to land into with safety and wholesomeness. Oh, nice. Wow, I didn't know that that was what integrity was. I'm just going to rest with that for a moment. My heart is really, it feels very touched by that. That safety and a container for myself and integrity and how I embody in myself. Nice. So rolling over, hands and knees. Super. So I'm never sure which way this one is best. So I'm going to do it with your left foot first. So bring your uh, left toes to where your left knee was. No, that's not the way to do it. So bring your left foot out to the side. So I've turned my left foot out to the side. So my toes are turned toward off my mat, and it's like the sole of my foot is trying to shine towards the left. Feels kind of awkward. And then roll on your toes and bring your foot flat and lean back into your bum. So I'll show it from the front actually. This is better from the front. So bring your foot out to the side. There's my left foot. And then as I roll, my knee rises up and I sit my bum back. As you rock forward, let your knee come down. So knee to knee as you come down. Foot is still out to the side. As you rock back, your knee rises. Sit your bum back. As you rock forward, knee comes down. So how do you move with integrity here? How do you create a container of safety that you can stay in your body? That it's interesting to stay in your body, that it's engaging to stay in your body. How do you stay safe in your movements and create integrity? Nice. Both knees together. Bring your right foot out to the side. It's over there. And then as I spiral my foot, my knee will rise and then I'll sit my bum back. As you rock forward, drop your knee down. Knee rises as I sit my bum back. Knee drops as I rock forward. I always think it's like a swing door. Knee rises, sit your bum back. Knee drops as you come forward. And again, knee rises as you sit your bum back. Knee forward. Nice. So, Kung Fu Bunny. So without moving your pelvis, lift your left knee out to the side. So my pelvis hasn't moved. Now, let your pelvis lift. So that my knee lifts really high because my pelvis is lifting. Straighten your left leg. Bend your knee. Drop your knee down. Great. Lift your knee as high as you can go without your pelvis moving. Then lift your pelvis. Straighten your leg. Bend your knee. Drop it down. Other side. Lift your right knee without moving your pelvis. Lift your pelvis. Straighten your leg. How do you move with integrity here? Bend your knee. Drop down. Lift your knee without moving your pelvis. Lift your pelvis. Straighten your leg. Bend your knee. Bend down. Sit your bum back. Make fists out of your hands. Roll into your wrists. And then in the other direction. So I know it's winter time because Joseph's back doing his sauna. So the sauna is here. And we can sit maybe 8 people in our sauna. It's just there. It's very sweet. It's lovely. And then over here on this side, out that deck window there, this is the balcony. There's Joseph's freezer. And that's full of water. Keep open and close your hands. It's full of water. And the freezer keeps it at 1.5 degrees. So he goes from his sauna to his freezer. But the reason why I know he's in the sauna is that I can see wet footprints, water marks of wet footprints all across the floor as he tromps from one to the other. Hands to the floor. Just do a shoulder shrug. Squeeze your shoulders back. Push your shoulders forward. Squeeze your shoulders back. Push your shoulders forward. So bring your two thighs together and then cross your right knee behind the left. So we were doing this yesterday. So I've just literally, it's like I've tucked my right thigh in behind my left knee and my two knees are on the floor. So from the side, it's like this. So I've taken my right knee and brought it behind my left knee. And then sit your bum back by bringing your elbows down. And imagine you can sit your bum back in the direction of your heels a little bit. It's not going to go very far. You're just compressing into that right hip, right knee. If for any reason this does not maintain integrity in your hip or your knee, then find something else to do that does. That you just meet the deep of your hip. Nice. Come back out. Both knees to the floor. Straighten your arms. Cross your left knee behind the right. Bring both elbows down. Just feel the squeeze. Nice. Straighten both arms. Come back to center. Bring your right knee forward. Zigzag. So now I'm in zigzag and I have my left foot, my two knees are pointing towards the right and my 2 feet are pointing towards the left. So bring your right hand down and try and lift the left knee up, rolling onto the sole of your foot, and then drop your knee down. So lift your left knee up, sole of your foot's coming to the floor, drop your knee down. Left knee up. And I'm really trying to push into the baby toe side of my foot. My right hand is scaffolding. Without my right hand, I wouldn't be able to do this movement. No, you could, but if you want to try, take your hands off the floor. It just means that your pelvis works really deeply as you do it. You have to counterweight by slightly rounding forward and leaning forward. And if you don't have that movement in your rib cage, then you'll just fall backwards. Nice. Come forward over that right thigh. So forearms mirror the angle of your knee, of your calf, of your thigh. And just resting down. What is integrity for you here? How do you stay in your body? How do you have a sense of feeling, sensing, being all of you right now? I'm going to straighten my arms. You can stay down with your elbows bent. For me, just today, I'm going to straighten my arms from my hip. Cool. Other side. So come back up to center. Drop both knees down towards the left. Bring your left hand to the floor. I'm going to bring my right hand down to my ankle and then try and lift your right knee up so the sole of your foot comes to the floor and then down. Right knee up and down. Right knee up and down. Maybe try and see if you can do it without your hands on the floor. How is that? So your left thigh has to stabilize now. And so there's more action into the left thigh, there's more action into the belly and the spine because you have to counterweight the movement with your torso. How do you do this with integrity? Nice. Drop your knee down, bring your forearms down either side of that left knee and just feel. So for me on this side, I can stay down on my elbows. The other side, I couldn't. So just see what intensity. So integrity for me is managing the intensity of what it is that you're doing, the connectivity or the embodiment of what it is that you're doing. And noticing, I'm going to say, I don't know if this is the right word, but like the psychodrama, the internal dialogue, the radio station that's just going all the time. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do this. Oh my God. You know, that inner voice that's always in my head talking as I do my yoga, discussing and deciding and limiting my own ability to be with me because the voice is so loud. And so how would you feel your sensations and be with them, not with the voice that's telling you how you feel about your sensations? or how you should feel. On the other side, I was really struggling in my hip, and I was like, I don't have to stay down. I'm struggling here. It's really deciding towards care more so than some external goal. Nice. Come back to center, bring your feet wide, and just lean forward. So as you lean forward, just get a sense of your feet. Move your hips, wiggle a little bit. Maybe you lean a little bit more forward and come back, or just feel how would you lean and then come back, lean and then come back. Nice. Wiggle a bit, lean from side to side, and then come into your child's pose. So come all the way down, rest into your child's pose. Knees are bent, bum is resting on your heels. And nice, wow, integrity. I like this idea of integrity. So right now, as you rest in your child's pose, are you maintaining integrity in your body? Is there a sense that you can feel and be with the intensity that's created? And are you, how do you manage kindness in the midst of this? Not external ideas of expectation, but the realness of how you are in this moment. Yeah, being real. I think being real. It's a integrity. How to be real with what's actually happening, not based on expectation or assumptions or projections. Nice. Have a great day. I hope you move with integrity through your day. And really, what are you good at, and what do you struggle with, and how do you just turn up and do that, and be okay with that? Nice, lovely. I'll see you tomorrow, Sunday. Yum, yum. Yeah. Great. Ciao.